What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I know I've been away for a while, but just know your girl has been working. This video that I'm gonna do today, I didn't plan it. Usually I plan my videos and when I'm gonna record, but today just feels like I need to say this, so bear with me because it's kind of hard for me to talk about it. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Trish. I started YouTube about a year ago, and my whole channel is about things that I want to do. I don't focus on just one main thing. I'm like an open book, so I'm open to you guys. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and, join my journey of what all the things that I do. I do challenges, I do personal videos. I give have time with people who don't have anybody to talk to. So I'm here for you. But this video today is like a touching one. A lot of people didn't know this because I don't really say anything because I keep things to myself first, and I just tell my family and my boyfriend. But so the reason why I'm making this video today is because I have been with my boyfriend for 6 years. We have never tried to have a kid or anything in the beginning. We were just chilling or having fun, doing whatever we do, just living. And like 2 years ago, I was we talked about it and we were let's try. And we're okay, let's go. So we were trying and nothing was happening. So I was okay, whatever. Some people just get lucky. Every time when have intercourse with your partner, you just get you get blessed with not getting pregnant. So I was okay, whatever. We just kept trying until finally I was just dude, I think after 3 years ago we had started. If you don't know, I'm 24 years old. So 3 years ago is when we're starting, when we're trying. So I was dude, after a year I was no, what the fuck, why haven't I gotten pregnant? And I told him, I was dude, something has to be wrong, I need to go to the doctor. So I would push it off going to the doctor because I was scared, and I was dang, what if I can't have fucking kids? And so finally when I went to the doctor was testing me, seeing what was the deal, blah blah blah. And the first time when I got my results back, he said I was okay. But then the second time when I asked him again, he wants to hit me with that I have PCOS. Now, I know a lot of people are very sensitive with talking about this topic, and I totally understand. When I found out that I had that, dude, I found out 3 days before Christmas. So I was already depressed. At first I was depressed because I wasn't getting pregnant. Second, I was holding off going to the doctor because I was scared. Third, I felt less than because I'm just what the fuck? You know what I mean? What woman wouldn't feel like that when you're supposed to be able to carry this blessing in you and nothing's happening for you? And so whenever I had got my results back, he said I was fine. Then when I asked him again, he hit me with that. So when I got my results, I'm that's not making any sense. Why would you tell me something else? So when I had got those results, I was just dang, okay, it's going to be a little bit more harder for us. We're not going to be able just to conceive like that. You know what I mean? And so whenever that happened, I was just well, fuck it. This is what we have to do. This is what God is, telling me that this is what you have, Trish, and you just got to deal with it, basically, because there's nothing that you can do. There's no cure for that. So any of you guys have that out there, if you have PCOS and you're trying to conceive, don't give up. I'm telling you, keep listening to my story because I'm telling you, don't give up. So once I found that out, I literally hit depression mode, really, really bad. If I start crying, you guys, it's because it's very emotional to me. A lot of people don't understand how it makes you feel until it's happened to you. And so whenever I found that out, I had told, my boyfriend. And so he's like, okay, well, we'll just have to deal with what we have to deal with. And I was like, okay, like, he was supportive and stuff. And so we did it. We did like 1 dose of the medicine, but mentally I was not there. So I did 1 cycle of it, and sometimes you can get pregnant on 1 cycle of it, of the medicine they give you. It was like, I think it was called Femara. And I just wasn't there, so I stopped. I wasn't happy. I wasn't into it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, guys, like my sex drive had dropped down so bad, because when you find that out, it sucks. And so I went through all that, and having to go through all the time hearing like your family members or like friends always asking you like, hey Trish, like when you guys gonna have a kid? I didn't know at first like why it wasn't happening, but when I got the results and I know why, I just never said nothing. So hearing things like that, it would just like, it would hurt, and I would get in my feelings, like who wouldn't? And so I just kept a lot of things to myself and just told like, my parents and my boyfriend. So they all knew. I felt bad because I felt like, I couldn't even give like my boyfriend a kid, or I couldn't give my parents a grandkid, or my siblings, to be a tia or tío. So like it really hurt, because you see everybody else. You see girls over here fucking pushing out all these kids, and like they don't even take care of them. And I just didn't get it. Why? Like why couldn't I get pregnant? Why couldn't I have a kid? Like, I'll be a good mom. And so like it really fucks with you. Like it really does. So ladies, if you have PCOS, or you're dealing with something, if you have a cyst on your ovaries and stuff like that, like don't worry, like you're not alone. I was in the same boat. Just still have hope, pray to God, and don't give up. I know it's easier said than done, but do not give up. Your time will come. Everybody in my family mostly have already 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids. I'm the only one that don't have kids. All my siblings don't have kids, but like I'm telling you, everybody else in my family, everybody has kids. They have their own little family. And I'm not gonna lie, like I'll be sitting here lying saying that I wasn't, how do you say it? It's not like so much jealous, but it's just like, dang, like everybody else has a kid or whatever. Even people I didn't even know, I was seeing the stream like, oh, that's cute. Like, here's a little baby or whatever. You get baby fever. And when you're not knowing what the fuck you have, or having PCOS or anything that, some people can't even have fucking kids, period. Like, it messes with you. And I feel like today was a time for me to like really just record this video. I mean, look at my setting. It's not the best setting, but you guys can see me clearly. And I just want to tell you guys that it's weird how things work, because for 2 years I was told that I had PCOS. And I recently went to another doctor to see, because it was weird. Like when you have PCOS, I feel like you have irregular periods. I don't have irregular periods. There's a lot of different types of PCOS. So let me just say that. So my periods, I have a period every month. I bleed every month. I have a 5-day cycle. My shit comes every month. Same time, same date. So whenever I found that out, I was like, what? Like, I started doing my research, seeing what's the deal. Like, what am I gonna have to deal with? And I was telling my stepmom, like, I swear deep down in my heart, I feel like I did not have that. And I was like, it doesn't make any sense. Well, when you have PCOS, you grow like sometimes facial hair. There is weight gain. So I was like weight gaining. But like I said, when I had found out that I couldn't, when we were trying to conceive and I couldn't, I fell into depression. And my depression was like, I was like an emotional eater. I know it's stupid, but that's who I was, and that's what food made me feel better. But when I had like deep down in my heart, I told my dad, I told my stepmom, and I was like, I don't fucking have that. I know I don't. I told my siblings, I was like, this shit is not making no sense to me. So my stepmom and my dad were telling me, like, you know, Trish, like, go to a second opinion. And so it took me a while, you know, because like I said, like, I was really, really hurt. People even get PCOS after they have the first kid. And shit, I just wanted to have one, like, you know what I mean? Like, and if I had PCOS after, then okay, cool, whatever. That's how I thought. That's how my mentality was, because, you know, when you want something, you know, I've been with my dude for so long. Like, you know, we're ready. We wanted to already, like, 2 or 3 years ago. And, like, when you get, like, sad news like that shit, like, breaks your heart. Thank God I'm with somebody that supports me. He's there for me. He makes me feel better. He doesn't, like, he wasn't, I'm sure he was hurt, but he didn't show that to me, because he was, like, the strong one, because, like, I'm the fucking crier. I'm, like, the crybaby. But this topic is just really emotional. I felt so bad, because I was just like, you know, my cousins all have little kids, and their kids are going to be so fucking grown. Like, by the time I have my kids, like, they're not even going to be close in age. Like, me and my cousins are all close in age. Like, we're, like, 2 or 3 years apart. Me and my other cousin, we're, like, literally 2 months apart. So it was always cool, like, that I had a cousin that, you know, we're always, like, the same age. We're always together, like, you know. So it was, like, I wanted my kids to have that memories with them, and to share that with them. Like, even though we're not, like, close now as we're older, but, like, it was cool having us 3 always together, you know. Like, we went to school together, we went to go hang out, you know, went to, like, the movies together. One couldn't go, we all couldn't go. Like, that's the shit I wanted for my kid too. But unfortunately it wasn't like that. So I'm off track, but back to the story when my parents told me to get a second opinion. So I waited for a while to get a second opinion, and then I went to this doctor. The first one I went to was a guy. He was really sweet, really cool and everything, but I just felt like he was always rushy. I don't like that. I want somebody who's going to be attention to me, is able to talk to me. If I have to ask you a question like 20 times, I'm not understanding it, I want you to be able to tell me in a different way so I can get it. And I feel like he wasn't like that. Like, really sweet dude, but he just wasn't for me. Some doctors are not for everybody. But this new doctor that I went to, I feel like she's a match for me, and I feel like she gets me. I even broke down to her, because, like, it just, like, it hurt my feelings. So she even told me, like, no, you're not less than, like, when I talk about it and I explain it to you guys, I just want to cry, because it hurts. Like, it's like I'm finally getting over it a little bit, and I just can't believe. So when I found her and I, like, went to her, got my tests done and stuff like that, I went through, like, a lot of blood work. So I went through, like, so many tubes of blood work, and I went 2 different times for those appointments, and everything came back fine. And so I was like, okay. I was, like, low in, like, I think it was, like, testosterone or something like that. If I don't say it correctly, I'll put it, like, in my description what it was. I was, like, low in that, but they said I was slightly low, so it was, like, still normal. So I was like, okay, cool. And then I had got more tests done, and so I went to go get, like, it's called a HSG test. So basically what that is, that's a test that tells you if your fallopian tubes are open. And baby, when I got my results back, my shit's clear. They're open. I'm perfectly fine to have a baby. The doctor I am at now, she tested me for PCOS. I got ultrasounds. I got all this pelvic exams, all that. Dude, when I tell you God is good, I'm for real. I knew deep down in my heart I did not have that. And baby, I don't. I'm so thankful that I listened to my parents. And I went to another doctor and got all these tests done. Guys, it's not cheap. thank God I have insurance. But if you don't, try to look at your resources to see if there's places that can like do payment plans or like not so expensive. When I got my results back, I had to wait like I don't remember, it was a few days or like a few weeks, I don't remember. But dog, I swear when I had got that phone call, I couldn't even wait to like wait for my results, because I'm like, dang dog, I want to know. But your girl does not have PCOS. Basically, I really want to say I was lied to for 2 years, saying that that's what I had, but I didn't. And I let that bring me down. My mind and body was not there at the time whenever I was thinking I was ready to, you know, conceive and stuff. Because the devastating news that I found out, PCOS is not something to joke about. It's not funny. It's not something for you to bully other people about. I feel you guys on how you feel, because I was in that boat. And just know that I feel your pain, because I was basically lied to for 2 years saying that I had that and I didn't have that. I'm not saying everybody is going to be an outcome like that, but just don't give up and don't think that. Don't keep it in your mind to think that, oh, that's what I have, that's what I have, because you can't always trust a first opinion of the results that they get of you. Every doctor's different. Every doctor works differently. And you got to make sure that you guys have a connection of where, you know, you feel like it's a match for you. I know this video is like all over the place. I'm sorry if I was crying, but like I said, this thing, it's happiness to me. I thank God every day that he has protected me, because I'm so happy that now I can try to conceive with my man and we can start our own family. It's happy news, you guys, to me. And man, I'm fucking up my lashes. And I'm just excited that I don't have PCOS. Ladies, if you do, like I said, do not give up. Try to find other people like in a group or whatever on like Facebook, or like, you know, apps of like people that can be there for you to help you, bring you up. That really helps a lot. If you guys have any questions, you guys can feel free to write me. But thank you, God, that I got this news. I've been waiting for, you know, a while, and I'm really happy. So I'll take you guys on this journey with me, because trying to conceive is like a 50-50. You still can get sad, because, you know, you don't know if you're going to get pregnant on the first time, but, you know, it's a journey. So I'm probably thinking about taking you guys with me, but I really wanted to share with you guys this stuff that I was going through. You know, nobody knew. I'm telling you, nobody knew what was going on but my parents and my dude. So like, it just been kept it between us. And I'm happy to share with you guys that, you know, your girl's in the clear. I'm very healthy to carry a baby. Even though I am overweight, I'm still going through all that. I have on me some weights and stuff, so I'm gonna start walking and stuff. And I'm just so excited that I can tell my family and friends that be waiting, because you never know what's gonna happen. But I'm gonna take you guys on this journey. Like I said, sorry for the emotional roller coaster on here, but this shit is very touching. And for all you women who are going through this, you are not less than. You are still me. You are still important. And don't give up. There's other ways out there, and I know it's so not the same, because people told me that too, like, oh, you can have a surrogate or you can adopt. I'm like, I couldn't. I just know I didn't want to. I want my own. And if it didn't happen like that, then that was the next route. But God is good, and I'm ready for this journey. So you guys, make sure you stick around. Make sure you put the notification bell. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can know what's the dealio with your girl. And remember, stay positive, you guys. Don't let no negativity get in your head. Don't ever feel down. Don't give up. So stay tuned. Until next time. Peace.